What you have here is a moment in time that comes along once in a century. You have historically FDR served 4 terms. He did not complete his 4th term, but he weaponized the government. He socialized the government, quite frankly, against the American people, changed our country. So the overhaul to the course, overhaul to the programs. It's been a long road since then. And even if you assume his intent was good, was not malicious, right? The impacts have been weaponized and distorted. So, and again, I want to emphasize for those people that feel like this will now open Pandora's box, everybody's going to be serving 3 terms, is that it can only happen in the course of our country. Only twice has this happened: Grover Cleveland and Donald Trump. So it's only under very unique circumstances could this be utilized, and the president, even if we go through this process, it passes the House, passes the Senate, the majority of the states ratify it, or the supermajority, 2/3, that you would have a situation where then the president would have to come to the electorate, get on the ballot, run in his primary, win in the general before. So there's this accountability mechanism, right? It's not a coronation. So again, for anyone who doubts this process and the reasons why it's significant, again, look at history. Look at the fact that under Joe Biden's presidency, it's going to take a decade or more to fix the damage that's been done. Our foreign policy is a mess. You look at all of these countries where this malign influence, this wokeness has been seeded into South and Central America and into Africa and into Europe, and they don't want it. And we've got to go back and we've got to fix that. We've got to repair that. You look at our domestic policy, that's an absolute train wreck, right? And then you look at the southern border where we're invaded by 10 million, 12 million people. And why? Why? Because the Democrats want to steal elections. And I'll say that and I'll say it again. Why would they allow our country to be invaded? When you have blue cities, blue mayors, Democrat mayors saying, please stop, please turn off the spigot, shut down the border, we can't take any more, because of elections. So in the short term, when you look at states like Arizona, New Mexico, and California, where they could win additional congressional seats, where they could win these elections, where it could potentially impact the presidential election. But more, I think, sinister is the census. And that individuals, so when you look at those states like California, like New York, that are having population flight, to states like Tennessee, to Florida, to Texas, where we're going to pick up congressional seats in this next census, they've backfilled that population loss with what? With what? With illegals. They're trying to steal and reshape this country. I will not stand for it. I will fight against it. And I will continue to scream from the top of the mountain with the top of my lungs, enough is enough. I want my country back. This is Andy Ogles. God bless America.